Oh my God, I love this stuff. God damn, I cannot. I mean, this stuff stops me in my tracks. Look, I'm with the International Iceman. That's what he's known as worldwide. If you're down in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, everybody knows this cat. It's who I get my diamonds from. David Rosenberg, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing $100 million worth of ice.
Listen, this is what we do.
Where's the security guard? Is he here?
Right there, you don't see him?
Okay, what's he packing?
Oh, got the AK, got everything.
He's got it all. Okay, well, great to have you here, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for hooking us up.
All right,
and
my
thanks
pleasure.
for coming here to educate my audience about diamonds.
Absolutely.
Okay, and we're moving right here into that special part of the year where everybody's going to go out and hopefully buy your girl or your favorite guy in your life or whatever. I mean, everybody's buying ice now, right?
Absolutely. We had a tremendous year, 2021. I mean, people are spending left and right.
Yeah?
Yes, it is.
Why do you think that is? Why are people spending money right now at a time where things are like so precarious?
Well, first of all, everyone is realizing, they're done with the pandemic. They lockdowns. They want to take care of themselves. They really want to enjoy life. That's what it's all about. They've been locked down. They haven't spent any money on travel, and this is it. Luxury is booming right now.
Yeah. So you think, I mean, here in Florida, we're not locked down, but I mean, other parts of the world, there's people in Canada, dude, they can't even, I think there's 5,000 trucks or something running to Ottawa up to say, stop this. So in California, New York, New Jersey, are those people buying diamonds as well?
We're doing business worldwide. This is why I'm called the International Iceman.
Yeah.
We have people flying in from overseas. We're getting people from all over the country, especially, believe it or not, from the West Coast of the United States. They're coming over. They're saying, listen, we want to get real stuff. As a matter of fact, just a month and a half ago, I traveled over to San Clemente to see a tremendous...
San Clemente,
in California.
Yeah, where Richard Nixon used to live.
I was right there.
Oh yeah?
I was right there.
Yeah, didn't the house that he lived in transact recently?
It did.
Okay.
And it did. And I was in that house.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
So how much did you hit him up for?
No, we're not going to get into it.
You got to tell me, man.
We're not
There's
gonna,
no secrets here.
No,
in
we're
the
not getting
Cardone
into
zone,
it. No,
man.
come on.
Okay.
We can't get into it.
Was it more than $1 million?
Oh, dude, you can add zeros.
Okay. It was more than 10 then.
Yes.
Thank you.
But we can't. Yeah.
I told you I'd get it.
Man,
Always
this
get
guy
an
should
answer
be
to
like
the
an
question.
FBI agent. What's up?
Okay. So you're over there, and he's like, "Hey, I'm stuck in my house. I can't get out.
Yeah.
If the world's coming to an end, I want some ice to go with it.
Yes.
I'm gonna take care of my wife. I'm gonna make her look beautiful as we freaking have our mask on."
Yeah. And people do it.
Yeah.
They love it. Diamonds, when you give a diamond to a woman, her whole face lights up. Mm-hmm. It's like, they melt.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. So how did you get in this business?
Well,
what do you do? How much ice do you sell in a year? Like, what do you do in a year?
I don't want to throw numbers out.
Okay, but just give me an idea.
It is a substantial number.
Tens of millions.
Tens of millions.
Hundreds of millions?
We go to that level.
And how much have you sold in your career? Over the whole?
Over $1 billion, that's for sure.
Over $1 billion.
Yes.
And how long you been in the game?
I've been in business for 22 years.
Yeah.
Started from zero. And passion, self-made. Love this industry. And I got carrots running through my veins.
Oh my God.
This is, unbelievable. So I really, diamonds have always been my passion since I'm a kid. And I wanted to get into the business, was thrown into the restaurant business when I came to the United States.
From where? Where'd you come in from?
Immigrated from Israel, Tel Aviv, Israel.
Wow, okay.
So I've been here for 32 years. And went to work for some guy. I told him, listen, make me a business card. Don't pay me anything. If I get you sales, you get me a commission. And I opened up for him huge accounts, world brands. I don't want to mention the names.
It was diamonds though. You were selling diamonds.
It was actually low-end jewelry. It wasn't really diamonds.
Okay,
and,
like bracelets and...
Bracelets, rings, engagement rings, but there were items $5,000 and below. And I opened for him some serious accounts, and I recognized this is the business.
So this is like probably a Cage Jewelers or
right.
one of those
very
entry
similar,
level.
very similar.
Yeah,
a little bit bigger than them.
Yeah,
but it was
Steinmart. Was it Steinmart? What was it? What were the players back then?
Well, there was Sterling merchandise. You got K's. You got Sterling merchandise.
Yeah.
I don't know. You remember Sterling? They used to be Lurius. They used to be all Zales. All these folks.
Yeah.
They're Walmart.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Zales and Walmart. Yeah.
So
Walmart sells diamonds now.
They've been selling diamonds for over 2 decades.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they got their hands in everywhere, you know.
Of course they did.
Uncle Sam. So, but anyhow, I opened him accounts and I decided that really that low-end jewelry wasn't my thing. I really wanted to go into diamonds. Mm-hmm. So I knew this couple suppliers, flew up to New York and got the jewelry, got the diamonds from them, came up here to downtown Miami and started hustling and sold everything literally within a couple of days. And one thing next led to another, and I started wholesaling into bigger stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you just a good salesman? I mean, what guy, are you just naturally a good salesman, or did you just love diamonds and it was just easy for you to talk about them?
So both, yes, yes to both. So yes, I am naturally a good salesperson, but I don't consider myself as a salesperson. Mm-hmm. I love what I do, and I'm going to educate you. I'm going to put you in the know. And if you decide you want to transact
in the know, in the KNO.
Yes. And if you
so that they don't say no.
Yes. And if you decide you want to transact with me,
yeah,
we'll be more than happy to.
Yeah. Your average ticket. So, is there a way to like?
Yes, there is an average ticket because we do sell engagement rings where people come and spend 5, 10, 15, 20 grand. But our average ticket is 250,000.
Average ticket's $250,000.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, show me what 250 looks like here on the table.
Okay, so 250. All right, so here is a 250.
What the hell, man? 250.
It's actually a little bit more than 250. So just over 7 carat emerald cut, GVS.
Look at this, GVS. So I want you guys
to
look
like Grant.
Yeah, you guys are all going to buy a diamond somewhere in your lifetime. You're going to buy a diamond, okay? Yep. And I'm sure there's a lot of ripoffs out there.
Absolutely.
And I would expect that the lower you go on the quality, the lower you go down the scale and the price,
yes,
the more ripoffs take place. Is that true?
That is true, 100%. Yes.
I think most of you would think that the higher quality and the higher price actually is where the ripoffs are. I don't believe that that's
totally not.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, the consumer at that level is extremely educated, and
at the higher level.
Yes, and they know. So people have
and you're going to rip a guy off for 250 grand. You're going to rip him off one time.
If anyone is going to rip anybody off, okay, it's a very short.
Yeah, he's never going to buy from you again, and he's going to tell every one of his friends, and you're going to be out of the business.
Absolutely, yes.
At the lower end, though, there's so many people.
Yes, at the very higher end, we work, believe it or not, on small percentages. Sometimes single percentages,
right?
Where the sales tax is more money than what we make.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Right, I can see that.
And as a matter of fact, I'll tell you a crazy story which happened not too long ago. I had a client that purchased from me just about $4.5 million in goods, and
at one time.
Well, no, this is going over over about 6-7 years.
Okay.
And
250,000 at a time.
Well, no, there were also 7-figure transactions in there.
Okay.
And he wanted to redesign his original engagement ring. And the original engagement ring was something he purchased for maybe 20, 30 grand. And
right.
He asked me, tell me what's the quality over here? And I tell him the color and clarity and the quality. And he's like, there's no way. It should have been better, you know. And obviously he doesn't remember 20 years ago.
He didn't feel good about what he bought her.
Originally.
Yeah, I did not feel good about the ring I bought my wife the first time.
So long and short, he tells me there's no way, the guy ripped me off and so on and so forth. And he got a little huffing and puffing, and I felt a little, is he talking, in general to the trade?
Right.
Is it somehow third party towards me?
Right.
So literally, I asked my wife who's in the office with me, I said, do me a favor, print me out all of his invoices, minus the sales tax, write him a check. He can bring me the stuff back if he felt that we ripped him off. And he's like, no, it wasn't towards you.
Talking about you.
And it wasn't towards you at all. It wasn't towards me. So what it tells you really that the profit margin in the bigger things is very short. So
your advice, just your advice would be for somebody to wait and not do the entry level and maybe wait
First
until
off,
they can do a
They want to buy something that is GIA certified.
GIA?
Right, which is
means-
Gemological Institution of America. And above and beyond that, they want to make sure that the stone is natural, because GIA will literally take the cup and say porcelain. You know, so they'll certify anything, but you want to make sure it's a natural diamond. And of course, the better the color, the better the clarity.
And so let's just go over color, since we're talking about color and clarity. You guys could take some notes. It's free. You don't
I'll
have to
give
buy
you guys a
anything from
quick
it.
101.
Yeah,
So highest color in diamonds is D. D's as
D
David.
as in dog.
As in David or dog. Yeah.
In real estate, we don't want D's.
Yeah, okay.
In diamonds, you want D's.
Yes, D is the color to go. So DEF is what we call colorless or collection, and then we go down to GHIJ, and from there it goes all the way down to Z, but we don't really go there. And then
You go D, E,
F.
All that's good.
Oh, that's excellent.
Now, when you get to G,
GHI, and then J is kind of like
now
you
you're
don't really
on the
want to go
borderline.
there. Yes,
Maybe you shouldn't be in the store.
maybe you shouldn't be in the store.
J is for jerking off.
Here you go, jerk
You
offs.
shouldn't do that.
No. And then you got flawless on the clarity. So you got flawless, VVS1, VVS2.
Okay,
you shouldn't be
so
able to see anything with a
but then
microscope.
hang on. When you go to F, you're not talking about the color anymore. You're talking
That is
about
the color.
No,
DEF is color.
But there could be another F for flawless.
Yes, but that's a different category.
Okay, and that
So you
category
got-
is what? The clarity of the
Yeah,
diamond?
the clarity.
Oh, okay.
So you got DEF is colorless in color. GHI, and then maybe a J, but maybe
No
you really
J's. No
you don't want
no
to go to the no jerking. And then you want to go to the clarity. You got from flawless, VVS1,
That's the best.
VVS2.
Flawless
That is the best.
Okay.
And then those you shouldn't be able to see anything with a 10 power loop even. And then you got VS1, VS2, which those are really great stones. And then-
VS1 means very
slight
okay.
inclusions.
Okay.
And then you go to SI1, SI2, and then it goes to imperfect.
Slightly included, but
Right.
not very slightly.
We always recommend if you can go flawless, go flawless. For example, this necklace right here.
Why is that? Why if you can go flawless?
Well, I mean, it's gangster. I mean, this is it. You know, you're buying the best there is. You know, so and
You can't be flawless, but you can buy flawless.
you can buy flawless. That's right. So, for example, this necklace.
God damn, that's actually a pretty good deal. You know?
Listen, it took me over 4 years to collect all these stones. I mean,
Yeah.
every single stone is D flawless. I mean,
D. Those
D,
are
the color D, and the clarity flawless.
Yeah.
And
that's how much money?
This one is about 12 million right here.
12 million. Can I
Yes.
try that on?
Come on, this is not going to fit you.
Huh?
Here, but take a look.
Well,
at
let's put it on Annie. Put it on Annie then. Annie. Let's put it on Annie. Okay.
Andy, come over here.
Okay. This is how much money?
12 million.
$12 million. Okay.
And mind you, you didn't do this when he said 12 million.
No. that is a. You got this, Johnny? Okay. That is a $12 million. You buy a house that's 12 million. You've made it.
Yes,
Who spends 12 million on a necklace?
I'm not
Did
going
he
to
cheat
use.
on his wife and then bought it? Is that what happened?
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
So,
God.
let's
Heavy.
take a look.
Damn.
Heavy.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
Let me just show you, Annie, what this looks like. That is phenomenal.
It's really spectacular on.
Now, how are you feeling right now, Annie, with that on?
Expensive.
Expensive.
I feel flawless.
She feels flawless.
That is a
When a
flawless.
woman-
how many diamonds is that? God,
You have just over 110 carats.
Wow.
look at that.
Wow.
So when a woman walks through the
110 carats.
when Annie walks through a room, okay, and she walks down, everyone to the left and the right, silence. That's it.
That's
She
how much
walked
money?
through.
12 million. I'm trying to figure out how to buy that for Elena right now. Do you have a payment program on that?
We do.
You're like, seriously.
Well, come on, man.
Huh? Go ahead. Okay, thank you.
We
Annie.
take some houses.
Annie, just wear it for a second, okay?
Yes, yeah,
Annie,
yeah,
get
keep
used
it
to
on,
it.
keep it
We'll
on.
take some pictures, do a couple of selfies.
Okay.
You know, oh my God, look at it from here though, dude. Like I can still see it just. Now, how do I know that's real?
Well, first you can tell. I mean,
You can tell. I can't. That could be a synthetic, right? It could be like these rappers. Are the rappers wearing fake diamonds?
You have it. You have the real deal. They're going to buy the real deal, and I think most of them really want to go for the real diamond. Nobody wants to walk around with a fake anything.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
it's a car or a watch or a purse or
No.
whatever.
If I have
it
a
is.
choice, I want it to be real.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So who buys that? Tell me, like, when you
someone
look
like you. That's a reality. My clientele is really people like you. We have sold from celebrities to kings or presidents of countries. I'll tell you a crazy story. This is going back.
This is going to be a good show. This show's going to rip. If you guys like this show, by the way, make sure you follow. I'll give you his website. It's
RosenbergDiamonds.com.
RosenbergDiamonds.com, and he'll make a special deal for you because you saw the show. Just
if
tell
you
him.
mention Grant Cardone, for sure.
Yeah, he'll hook you up, and he took care of us. But if you like the show, also subscribe to the channel. Make sure you can see more of this. I'll bring David back, and maybe he can. You guys could call in and evaluate some of your diamonds.
100%.
Tell you what a good deal is.
Sure, absolutely. So I got to tell you this crazy story. This guy gets a hold of me through an individual, and she's a very high-end in the society in Monte Carlo. And this particular guy, I end up doing a transaction with him, and we're negotiating. The transaction is over $25 million for a single stone. For a single stone. He's trading.
It's not set. It's just sitting by itself.
Well, I had to make a piece for it.
Okay.
He's trading in over 50 carat, D-flawless, pear shape. Looks just like this, but in a 50 carat. Oh, wait. Yeah, here's a 50 carat. Come on.
Oh, my God.
All right, here we go. Here's a 50 carat. Okay. He's trading in a stone just like this. Yeah.
50 carats. How much is this?
This is over 10 mil.
$10 million, one stone.
Yeah.
And he wants to try it on, but I'm going to try it on.
Yeah, I'm about to downgrade my rating.
Yeah. So, and we were negotiating back and forth. And I was on the phone.
He's trading 50 in to buy 25.
25 million.
Because he doesn't want to spend money. And you're willing to do that. You're
no problem. Yeah, I'll take it in. No problem.
Yeah.
We take trade-ins all the time. And we're negotiating back and forth, and it kind of got a little hot. And so I told my wife, I said, do you realize that this guy can press on a button and the whole house blows up? Oh my God. This guy, I mean, like, shoo.
Wow.
Yeah. He was, yes. Very,
so did you fly out there to meet him?
Very powerful guy from the Ukraine area. So, it was unbelievable. Yeah. But this is our transaction.
So when you're dealing with a guy like that at that level, are you a little intimidated? I mean, a little bit. I know you're Israeli and you always got to you always got to be the coolest dude in the room, but a little bit.
There's always that. Of course, when you get to meet the individual, you know you're enamored by the power behind it, right?
Right.
And
you want to make the sale. And
absolutely,
you want to be successful.
Yes. And to me, more than anything, is the transaction. If the guy says to me, David, I don't want to do this transaction with you, but I want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
I'd rather be friends than sell you the diamond.
So the relationship's more important than the transaction.
Yes, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, it's a transaction.
Because you know the relationship long term will result in
absolutely
contacts equal contracts.
Of course.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, money was never an object for me. Never. It's always the relationship and the position. Because if you get the position, you get the relationships, money just comes in.
I love that. If you get the
position, you get the
position meaning what?
Meaning, so my goal, people ask me, well, where do you want to be? I want to be the best there is. That's it. If I'm not the best there is, I should get the fuck out of the business. That's simple. And
you want the position with the client, the altitude.
Yes. And if
that he respects you or she respects you.
Exactly. And to carry the best product in a marketplace. So worldwide, when anyone mentions my name, they know Rosenberg has the best stuff. No question. Like even when we sell engagement rings, we carry, like this is a 2.5 carat
show me something
stone.
more real for people. Like
okay, so this is a 2.5 carat radiant. So
radiant means like a rectangle,
rectangular
right?
stone. This one is a D-flawless.
That's beautiful.
So we'll carry it even in like fantastic. A GSI1. But a stone like that is 70 grand.
70,000, man.
Yeah.
God. See, this would be beautiful on Elena too, even though it's a little tiny thing. Like size matters, I know, but like.
All right. Okay.
But the reality is, this is beautiful. I've never seen a stone this small. How big is this?
This one is just over 2.5 carats.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, when you're looking at this, how much is this?
70,000.
70,000, and you look at this.
Yeah.
So what, like when you're talking about profit margins, and I don't want you guys to hold this against him. He's going to make money on a diamond, or he shouldn't sell it to you.
Right.
I mean, like how many of this diamond are there on the planet?
Oh, there's Well, this one is a D flawless, so not too many.
Yeah.
But let's just say if it would have been a GHI, SI1, SI2, there are
Millions, so 2.5 carat
maybe not
diamonds.
millions, but there are
But how
tens
many?
of thousands of them.
How many of this quality?
Of this quality?
D flawless. Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
So
if
this
you-
is 70 grand, by the way. Okay, this watch right here that I have on, just so you understand, when they start adding scarcity to the game, you think there's hundreds, 200?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, actually, as a matter of fact, the entire market right now, I think there's probably less than a dozen.
Yeah, for
worldwide.
sale.
For sale.
Less than
yes.
a dozen that you can buy. And
worldwide.
and none of them are going to be the same.
Flawless. And that's an excellent polish, excellent symmetry, no fluorescence.
Yeah.
It's a top stone. You can't get that.
And none of them are going to be identical.
No.
So there's really, of this one, there's one of a kind. So this watch, I think they made, I don't know, 50 or 100. I don't know exactly how many. This with the watch right here. This watch, this is how much? 70 grand?
Yep.
This watch, by the way, is 700 grand, 10 times.
Right.
And it has no precious stones. It has no real,
Right.
it has nothing in here that's valuable.
So, it's interesting you're talking about the timepiece because
And everybody's wasting money on this junk.
right.
This
So,
stuff.
look, so the Richard Mille, I don't really know much about that brand, but I will tell you, it's a brand that it really came to light in the past decade. And as a matter of fact, if you take a look at my watch, you ready to see?
Yeah.
Bam, nothing.
Damn.
You know why?
Beautiful, man.
I can't afford one. I can't afford one. That's why.
Yeah.
The real reason why
Yeah.
I don't have a watch is I said the next time I'm going to wear a timepiece is going to be my own. As a matter of fact, you called it a Rosie. You remember that?
That's right.
Yes, you called it the
Yeah.
Rosie. You said,
Yeah.
you're going to have a Rosie? You remember that?
And I get some royalties.
You're
on
going to
that
get
when you go
royalties
with
if I'm
that
going to
name.
call it
Okay.
the Rosie.
Okay. So look, I want to get this for Elena, all right?
All right.
I want to see if she loves this.
Okay.
Try this on Annie. Let me just see how it looks. And by the way, take the necklace off, Annie. You're getting too used to it. Okay. I don't. Let's just
take
see
this
how
off.
that's going to look on Elena. I think Elena's going to love this little thing.
Beautiful.
And this is something I could give Elena today, David, and
Yep.
then give it to one of the kids later,
Yes, you can.
right? Because I'm not going to give it to them. Let me see. It's beautiful, man.
Beautiful.
It's nice. It's dainty. She could wear it all the time. Nobody's going to cut her arm off.
And it's quality.
So let's talk about inflation. Like to me, this watch will never be worth 700 grand in the future.
Right.
Like there's no chance 10 years from now this watch will not be worth what it's worth today. And I know some of you guys that buy the Richards. I wouldn't say that about Patek. I don't know how much
Right.
you know about the watches, but
Right.
I would say it about Richard. Richard, it's gonna lose its little
Right, the
market
momentum.
boost. Now, some of you online are going to tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. I hope I am. But this diamond, I think, has a better chance of fighting inflation.
Absolutely.
Is that part? Why is that? And then
So-
is that part of the reason why people are pushing money, cash, in fiat money into diamonds right now?
Well, think about this also, and here's the beauty about diamonds. First of all, we got on the table over $100 million. Okay, and all of that can fit into a little small pouch.
So I can move it around the country easily.
Transparent. It's transferable and transportable. Transferable
Transferable. He says it funny, you know?
and transportable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you know what that means when you can transfer it over, right? You just got to read between the lines.
Oh, yeah, you can move it.
Right.
That's
So-
why people like Bitcoin so much.
Yeah.
They're like, I can move, I can just move, I can
But
move
this is
easily.
tangible.
For me,
This is tangible.
yeah, I mean, for me to carry $70,000 across any border in the world, they're going to confiscate it. They're going to pull me over. I can't do that. It's against the law for me to move 70,000 across
But-
the Canadian border. But my wife can wear this.
Absolutely. And nobody says you can't have a necklace made out of diamonds. You can be wearing
Yeah.
12
yeah.
million
Yeah, yeah.
and
Hey, you
start
got 10,000 on you? Well, no.
but I got
yes.
12 million.
Yeah.
But it's a real commodity.
So what is this worth 10 years from now? If you
I
were
can-
going to guess.
Let me give you what it was worth. I'm going to give you an average. Let's
okay.
not talk about the deflawless for a
Okay.
second. Let's give an average of, let's say, a 5-carat round diamond. If you bought a 5-carat round F color, which remember we spoke about.
Why don't you want to do this one?
Well, we can.
Yeah, just tell me.
Well,
Like
you-
10 years ago, what would I have paid for this?
Okay, so 10 years ago, you would be probably around 40,000.
Yeah, so I had a double.
Close to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't cash flow.
No,
but I felt good every time I put it on. I'm like, dang, I feel good.
But here's the good thing about a diamond. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The minute you give it to Elena,
it
gives you immediate return on investment and you're getting dividends.
Now you're talking dirty. You're talking dirty now. You're talking money. There is a flow.
It is true. It is true.
Well, she's happy, man. I mean, most important is, the people around you want them happy, right?
Yeah.
At some point, what's money for? Okay, so you want to talk about a 5 carat 10 years ago.
So 5 carat.
Show me what that is.
So we got a 5 carat.
If Elena's around, I'd love her to try it on while he's here.
So this is a 5 carat stone.
Okay.
So a stone
how much is this?
A stone like this. This one is a lower. This one is a D color.
D color.
D color. This one is an Si2 though.
Si2.
So it's on the lower end of the spectrum.
What does that mean? What
slightly included.
Slightly included.
Right.
Now, when I look at it,
so a stone like this,
can I see what it slightly included is?
No, everything that we have is always going to be 100% eye clean.
Okay.
When I buy a stone,
eye clean.
Yes, it has to be 100% eye clean. A stone like this is
beautiful, man.
Is $180,000.
$180,000.
Yes.
So if you were recommending
a decade ago,
if you were recommending to me, okay?
Yep.
See the difference, Johnny? Can you see this? Yeah, I mean, this is impressive right here.
Yes.
Wow, this pops, man.
And a decade ago, that stone would have been probably just under 100 grand.
So almost a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
not bad.
No.
Now going forward, you think that they keep doing that?
Absolutely. Yes.
Because,
as a matter of fact,
because why?
Rough prices have gone up. So if you're buying,
what is rough? What is a rough?
The actual when they producers like De Beers or Alrosa, they pull out of the ground. When they sell it to dealers and wholesalers like myself, and the price of the rough is almost equal to the price of the polish. Obviously, it can't be the same. Polish has got to be higher.
Wow.
It's definitely going to go upwards.
So let me just go back to the thing you said earlier, okay? The flawless. This is for me as much as, probably more for me than the audience. So this is flawless, and this is how big?
50 carats.
50 carats.
Yep.
This is
5 carats.
5 carats. Now, how much?
Over 12 million.
12 million.
Well, actually,
and this is what?
We're asking over 12. Yes.
Yeah, 180,000. Okay.
Yeah.
So on a $12 million diamond, what kind of discount could I expect from a guy like you?
It depends how much do you arm wrestle. No, in reality it really depends.
I mean, what am I going to pay for this?
You're going to pay around 10 million.
Okay, so this one, what am I going to pay for this?
This one is
if
going
I'm
to be
not your
about
friend, I'm just walking in off the street.
160,000 would be a real number.
Okay. So people can expect some kind of some kind of discount if it's not Christmas and they've already cut a sale.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So now.
I do want to show you another item over here, which I kind of kept to the side. You ready for this?
Yeah. I don't know if Elena's here, but I'd love her to try both of these on.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Bam.
Oh my God.
So this is what we call vivid. That's the strongest color in a fancy color. We haven't got a chance to speak about those. So vivids are extremely rare.
Yeah.
Yellow diamonds we have in fancy color diamonds, and that's one of our specialties. We do a kaleidoscope of colors: pinks, yellows, orange, purples, greens.
More rare
blues.
than this or not?
Oh yes. So if you take a look, I'll give you a perfect example. Let's take this 5 carat stone.
Yeah, which I love this 5 carat stone. Where's that little one again? I love that little one too. I got to tell you, man, this thing is rocking.
So just to give you a comparison in dollars.
Yeah.
Let's just say a 5 carat this is a D color and Si2. So D being the highest color. But if we went to a pink
in which one?
In the 5 carat?
In the 5 carat.
5 carat pink in fancy pink, not even a fancy intense or vivid, it would be somewhere in the vicinity of about $2.5 million. If it was a vivid,
rather than 180,000.
Yes, if it was a vivid,
10 times
minimum.
Yeah.
If it was a vivid, this stone would be close to 12 million.
This stone right here.
Yep.
Wow,
absolutely.
Man.
Now
because we're moving into very rare.
Extremely rare.
Yeah. But okay, so let's talk for my audience. I don't want you guys to leave right now thinking, man, everything's $12 million here. So like this thing I have on right now.
So this one is all 1 carat stones. Every single stone is GIA certified, 120 grand.
So you only represent quality?
Yes.
Okay, so the least expensive thing here is what?
The least expensive thing that we brought over would be this one, the $70,000
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I got to tell you guys, when I saw this diamond, without looking at these other bigger diamonds, when you don't get, would you tell somebody, David, to go smaller and more quality, or bigger and surrender the quality?
So that is the question I always have with the client, and I want to understand where do they want to be. But if I had to make a preference for them, I would say go smaller and better quality.
And the best quality you can go.
Yes, absolutely.
So now, if somebody needed financing on one of these diamonds, can you get it for them?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we have right now, we do our own self-financing. In other words,
only in America.
Yes.
And only at Rosenberg Diamonds and Company. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you say, let me get this right, surrender the size,
and go for better
don't compromise the quality.
Yep.
Okay. Even though your wife would be like, oh, I really want something big.
And at that point, then you got to find that happy medium, right? So we say, okay, don't go for that eye color, but go for the F color.
Yeah.
Don't go for flawless, but let's go for a VS1 or VS2.
So let's say I come back to you in 5 years and say, hey, David, I want to upgrade my diamond. I paid $70,000.
I would give you 100% what you paid for it towards an upgrade.
How long from now? 2 years? No matter what the economy's like?
No matter what the economy's like. Absolutely. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Because here's
I can't
what
do
happens.
that with a car. I can't do it with shoes.
No.
I can't do it with a suit jacket. I can't do it with...
No, 100%.
I might not even be able to do that with my house.
True.
Okay.
Because a diamond is forever.
Now, only you...
It is.
You slipped that one in, huh? Man, you're so cheesy at you. So now... But that's only if I trade it in with you. I can't go to Zales and trade this in.
They won't even take any trade-ins. A lot of the brands...
They won't take their own stuff on
They
trade.
won't take... If you go...
Much less somebody else's.
And if I'm not going to use the brand's names, but any brand that you can think you'll go to, any of the high-end...
In a mall.
In a mall.
Tiffany's. Tiffany's excluded, right?
They're included. They're included.
Oh, really?
They're included. They will not take their own trade-in.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
They're included.
And you can because
absolutely
you own your inventory.
Not only and not only that, even if you didn't buy from me and you own a stone and you say, listen, David, I own a 3, a 5, a 10, a 20 carat and I want to trade it in. No problem, bring it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point you're going to put a number on it.
Yes, I'll put a number on it. I know what I want to pay for it.
Yeah.
And we'll use those funds towards a different stone. We do it all the time.
$1 billion in sales, lady. $1 billion. That's with a B. $1 billion.
Absolutely.
One family at a time, right?
You're not selling one family at a time. You're right.
Yeah.
I will tell you, and this is no BS. Anyone in the trade and worldwide, people know me. If you're going to talk to anyone that says who sells the most larger stones in the United States, I believe that most dealers worldwide,
say the International Iceman
at David Rosenberg.
God, man.
And we have an exhibition coming up.
When is that?
We're doing it the week of Valentine's Day weekend and President's Day weekend.
Valentine's and President's.
And President's
what day is
Day
President's Day?
President's Day weekend is the weekend of the 21st or something like that.
Of March.
February.
Oh, wow.
February.
Right around the corner. So the 14th, the week back-to-back weekends.
Back-to-back, those 2 weekends. And we're going to showcase over $1 billion worth of goods.
Wow.
Okay.
Champagne, come in, get a champagne. Champagne on David.
And if you mention Cardone's name, we'll hook you up.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
Yes. And listen, you're going to get to see items that people can't even dream of.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's just, it's ice.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Yeah. Hedge against inflation. What are the reasons somebody would buy a diamond? Give me all the pluses.
So first of all, it's a status. Right? When somebody's wearing a diamond, it's a status. You feel good about yourself. Your chest is nice and pumped. And you got a nice pinky over there.
Let me ask you now, not to interrupt you, we'll come back to this question, but when the man's buying the diamond, you said something to me once. One of you has to be happy with it.
Well, I said a
Explain
trifecta.
that.
Well, but so
No,
go ahead.
So when the guy buys it, like when I buy a diamond for Elena, this is going to sound, the women here are going to probably hate me for saying this, but like that diamond has to make me happy.
Yes.
Like I bought a diamond for her once and I was never happy with it, ever. I bought it because of the money. I could afford it. We were getting married. It was an obligation kind of thing. I got to bring something to the wedding.
Sure.
But I wasn't really in a position. I was probably in a position, but I was scared. at the time of my life. And I was like, I couldn't just do
And you didn't know whether you're getting a good value.
I didn't trust
or
the
you
guy,
weren't.
dude. I was in LA. I didn't know the guy. I didn't know him. You know, I got a relationship with you. So I know when you tell me, I know
Sure.
you're making money, but
Right.
that doesn't bother me. I just want to know I'm doing the right thing and I
Sure.
can get out if I need to. So I never felt good about it. And every time I looked at it, I felt bad about it. So
Until you transacted with me.
yeah, that's right. I mean, all that stuff I bought from you for Elena, I feel great about
Yeah.
it. Now, it doesn't hurt that I know I could bring it back to you and say, hey,
Sure.
I want to trade it in.
Absolutely.
So now, when you're selling to a husband, let's say, and I'm going to be a little sexist here,
Okay.
is it the husband or the woman that's going to wear it that you need to please?
I need to. So the woman gotta love it. She has to love it. She needs to be able. When she looks at it, she's drooling. But if I can't work the numbers with the husband, it's irrelevant. So
If he's the buyer, it could be the woman's buying.
Yes, but I will tell you, 98% of all of my sales, the husband makes the decision.
Yeah. Now, do you see more women buying for themselves, making a decision for themselves? The right answer is yes. By the way, I'm just going to tell you.
We are seeing them.
Yeah.
We are seeing them, and they're coming over, and they're very well off. And we've made some serious transactions to very substantial, wealthy women.
Yeah.
But the husbands are normally the ones
still
who are,
right now. But
Yes.
you know, there's some stats out that say that women are going to control most of the wealth transfers over the next 25 years because they're going to outlive their husbands.
Right, probably. Maybe because they want to die first.
Yeah.
So
Man, this is beautiful, dude. So what I got here? I got 12 million. No, I got
you got 10 million right
10
there.
million, 70,000.
Yep.
12 million, 180,000.
180.
170, something like that. How much?
This is 120.
This is called what?
Eternity band.
And what's the problem with an attorney band? There are some problems with this ring, right?
No, there are. No, there aren't. People just like them. They're all the way around. These are 1 carat each. We do them in radiance. That's radiance. You have emerald cuts, ashers, rounds. We do them in all. Yeah, and you also have them in yellows as well.
See, I love these, man. I love these. Now, for some reason, Elena does not feel like this is good on her finger.
Well, here's the thing. Elena is a shooter, right?
She's what? Shooter.
She's a shooter.
Yeah.
So for her, she kind of feels that she needs to have more freedom on the finger.
Yeah,
Look at that.
but she says, they're going to get dirty when I wash the dishes. And I'm like, Elena.
She doesn't wash the dishes.
That's right. Okay, let's keep it real, okay? I mean, I know you want to stay connected to your roots and everything, but come on.
But
let's
she
not
don't wash the
exaggerate.
dishes. Yeah.
Okay, you're starting to sound like Rosenberg. So, man, these are beautiful. So down here, this is called...
you got an oval eternity band. You have radiant. Emerald. Ashers. And these are radiants in yellow.
God. How much are these? The whole stack? Just guess.
The whole stack, you got about 800,000.
God damn.
Yeah.
800K.
I choose every single stone that goes into these rings. Yeah, just like the necklace or every single... When dealing with me, you get to deal with the diamond man himself. You're not just dealing with a salesperson. I pick every single stone. So I make sure that you're getting the best possible quality.
Yeah. Okay, so talk to me about Valentine's Day that's coming up.
So we're doing this exhibition at the store. We've been exhibiting in different shows all around the world for the past 2 decades. And we decided, you know what? We're going to take the show and bring it around our own boutique. And
right there at your place.
Yes, in Boca Raton, Florida. And this is our headquarters. What we're doing is we're bringing in all of our inventory. We have been producing new products for the past months, and we're going to be showcasing everything.
$1 billion.
It's over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
How important is it, David, that someone, even if they're not ready to buy a diamond, they come in, I think it's really important that people, if they have a dream or a goal or something, that they touch it before they can achieve it. How important it is for people to say, hey, why don't you come over and just try this thing on, just touch it one time.
You have to, because it's tangible. When you put this on,
it gets real to you.
I mean, you should see that. I see that inner smile just on
dude,
you.
I got to tell you, I'm
telling you,
I wasn't even thinking about these today. Actually, to tell you guys the whole truth, David was supposed to come in next week and shoot this, and I had to change something because of my schedule. So I'm walking in today, wasn't even thinking about this. Now, all I can think about right now, like I went from a massive schedule, all these problems to like, I want to lick the diamond, man. Like, I'm like, God dang, these things are beautiful. I'm like literally sitting here, why can't men buy these? Why can't men buy diamonds?
We make so many men's rings. We make.
Show me one, bro. Why can't I get any?
I didn't
why
bring
not?
Any. But we need to make you one. Yeah.
No, you think? Look, that's a mood ring, bro. That's $8 that I bought. This is how I proposed to Elena.
Okay.
With a mood ring for $8 in Barbados.
Hey, you know what? What counts is the marriage works.
And I still have it.
Yes.
Okay. But
listen.
But I ain't never getting my $8 back. David Rosenberg, my friend, Rosenberg Diamonds and Company. Check him out online, guys. December the 14th.
No, February.
I'm sorry, February 14th and February 21st. He's going to have his stores open with $1 billion worth of products for you to go look at.
Check out.
If you're not in a position to, I'm telling you, walk in the store, spend a second, tell him you're my friend, go see him. You're in Boca.
Absolutely.
Right? And go see him. And he'll get you a glass of champagne. Bomb his store. Show him what 10X is all about.
Absolutely.
People
10X.
be crazy walking
in. And then if they want to just get started in their life, they want to buy an engagement ring, 5, 10, 20, 30 grand, we can help them as well.
Yeah.
No problem.
And you're saying, David, people should wait, man. Just if you can just stack a little dough and buy something quality. Don't just buy the junk.
Exactly.
I know everybody's told you got to start somewhere. Hey, start with some quality. Same thing I tell you guys about real estate. Do not start with the junk. If it's easy to get, it's hard to get rid of. And if it's a little harder to get, trust me, it's going to be easier to get rid of when you need to. David, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks for watching the show. Hey, make sure you subscribe. If you got any comments about diamonds, anything that we said offended you, please post that below. Okay, don't be trashing me outside here. Go trash me right down below, man. And by the way, have your picture. Don't be anonymous. Love you guys. I might buy this.